Hello everyone, I'll tell you everything that you need to know on Torchlight Infinite with my full guide. Abilities, energy, stuff, trade between player, enchantment, spirit, market and much more. I'll start with the class. If you need, you also have a full article on it, but what you need to keep in mind is that the Berserker will be your melee attacker and the Ranger the distance one. We have two mages, an elemental one with Gemma and a non-elemental one with the Illusionist. Last one, the Commander, which will automatically be a summoning character. For the stats, it's very important to always understand the main stats of a game. You have the strength, which increases the melee damage and the life, the dexterity for the attack and cast speed, but also the evasion rating, and the intelligence for the mana and the energy shield. Of course, you also have the other stats like armor penetration, movement speed, critical chance, critical damage, and so on. And if you wish to boost your damage, you have, for example, the increased fire damage to have more damage with your fire attack or spells. It's very important for you to fully understand how the tags work because they'll be the base of your build. Your talent, gear and so on will improve specific tags, so you must choose them very well accordingly to the abilities that you choose. I made a table for you to easily see the different types of abilities, whether it's an attack, a spell, whether it's physical, its range, its fire and so on, and the idea, always check the tag of your abilities. I took two examples. The lightning shot is an attack, chain, lightning, distance, projectile and horizontal. So if you have attack speed, lightning penetration, projectile damages and so on, it will work perfectly with this ability. If you have spell damage, physical damage and so on, it won't work much with that. The other one, vulnerability, is a spell, a curse, physical, persistent and in area. For the talent, if you fully understand the beginning of the video, it should be not that hard, because we'll just be looking for the stats that we want for our character and the tags. For example, with my Berserker, I'll be looking at strengths, melee tags in order to have a good build. If I'm a fire mage, I'll be looking at faster cast speed, fire damage, fire penetration and so on. Also, first complete a tree before moving to the next one because you'll unlock specific nodes when you have enough points in a talent tree. For the gear, we'll keep the main idea. That means that we want to have the stats and the tags matching our class and our skills. You have 10 parts of stuff and always be looking for the right one. For example, if you are a ranger, a staff won't be that much of help to him. You'd better look for projectile damage, attack speed and so on. Also, the gear with the level is the best source to get energy, unlock abilities improvements. For the abilities and energy, I made a full guide on it. You have of course the link below the video. You can also enchant your stuff and you have two ways to do it. The first one is adding prefix or suffix. You can have 3 of them. It will of course be always interesting to have an additional stat line or to roll the value of energy. For example, if it ranges from 1 to 60, you just roll the energy value and try to get the best possible. Of course, only do it on stuff that you plan to keep for a long duration in order to not waste your resources. You have the black market, which will allow to salvage your stuff and will be the main function, but you can also try your luck to get a random item in it. The market between players allows you to buy and sell anything at any cost, so it will always be interesting to keep an eye at the item you're looking for, and if you find something not for your character or that you don't need anymore, don't forget to sell it at the market. In Torchlight Infinite you have the Pactspirits, which allows you to have 3 spirits and to form a pact. They'll boost your character with various stats, but just keep in mind that they are hard to find and hard to level up, so make sure to choose the right one. Also wanted to speak about the world map and the story. Of course, don't listen to this if you don't want to get spoiled. You have 5 chapters, each one with increasing difficulty and divided in several instances. And once you're done with the story, you'll be able to go in the NetherRealm and face stronger and stronger monsters because the difficulty will increase. You'll unlock new dungeons, but also have the opportunity to increase the levels of the monsters. Also wanted to speak about additional features in the game. The first one is the Corrosion. You can increase the power of an item, but a bit in a random way, but still very interesting for high level stuff. The memory cards in order to get the resources, so you just need to put the card and get the loot from them. And the DPS test to try out your DPS on a golem, always very interesting to test your build. Also, in the end, there's no PvP in the game and it's not planned to add it in the future. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget that you find the full article link below the video and you have all the details to help you in the game. As usual, if you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments. Bye bye.